Hey you guys, I was doing some reading. As you can see, the computer's on behind me. It's on LinkedIn right now. I was reading this article, and it basically was great. But I also started to think about this life as an artist, which you know is what I talk about. Okay. This is still new for me playing with this live iPhone stuff. Anyway, so sometimes you may be your only supporter, you're the only person that believes in yourself. And I have to say that I have gone through that myself. What do you do to get through it? You actually have to really dig inside. And what I mean by dig inside is take a realistic look at your talent, your artistry, whatever it is you are trying to do, and assess it, which is very hard. It's hard to look in a mirror, but it's better that you look in the mirror first and that you assess where you are in whatever field you're in. So you know when somebody else critiques you or criticizes you, or you don't crawl up in a ball and go into a corner. And that's what happens to us artists. It's hard not to take critiques or criticisms to heart because it's our artistry. It's my voice. So if you tell me that you don't like my voice, when that could send me into a corner years ago, it won't send me into a corner now. Because I know that I've worked really hard on improving my voice, improving my ability, and I kind of know where I stand in the midst of, where I can go or what I should do at this point in my life. But I would say that as a young artist, if you are a young artist, and even if you're an older artist, really, really take stock in who you are, where you are, where you fit in the market. I really think that we artists don't think about that enough, and it doesn't help us. It's kind of like living in a world of not denial, not seeing, not wanting to see because we are afraid. And that's the truth. We're just afraid. Because the critique or the criticism can be harsh, and that's not fun. So, I have sometimes been my own believer in myself, that I was going to fight through everything, and to some extent, I have. So it can be done. But you have to do your homework. You have to practice your craft. You have to know where you stand and have a realistic approach. And if there was one thing that I could change as a young artist, it's that somebody would have told me a more realistic approach. And what I mean by that is I had aspirations of being a pop star. And if someone told me that I could be a backup singer and make a living at that, if I had known that when I was younger, that's what I would have done. Because that to me is an honorable profession, and I enjoy doing that. So what I would say is that there are always other options. We need to educate ourselves about that. And when we do, we can make better choices, more realistic choices. And in the meantime, make a living at this artistry, which is why we're here. So that's my post for today. Peace, y'all.